In this video, I'm going to show you what I learned at Tresillian, settling this one down to sleep for our nighttime routine. I start the settling routine by changing baby's nappy so they can go to sleep clean. Our job is to narrate the world for our babies. So I'm just talking about what's going on and what's going to happen. I know what's Daddy doing. It's very interesting. He's too tired. You're going to go get some books and we'll read a story and you're going to go to bed because you're tired. So our settling routine involves reading, which is a recommendation to basically all parents. It's a great way to settle your baby, and it's a great bonding exercise. You should definitely read to your baby on a daily basis. Reading a book, and even though she doesn't seem very interested in it, that's okay. She's more interested in the camera, but it's all right. What we're doing is we're teaching our babies to settle, so to calm down, to be less stimulated. Is that yummy? I start to notice my baby's disengagement cues. Her back starts to arch. She starts to make funny noises. And basically, that's telling me she's really tired and we're over the books now. She was playing. None of them. Banging like that also tells me that she's tired. She does that sometimes on her high chair to indicate that she's done. Okay, are we done? Yep, looks like we're done. Come on. It's bedtime, Layla. It's bedtime and you're tired, so we're going to go to bed, Mom. Okay? The language you choose is so important. So if you saw I slipped up and I said, "Are you tired?" you should actually tell babies, "You are tired," or "You look tired." Don't ask them questions. Be more assertive. Come back here. Come on back here. No, 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 no. I know. You hate laying down, don't you, when you're tired? When my daughter is really tired and I lay her down to change her nappy or for whatever reason and she starts to whinge and cry like that, it tells me that she's tired and she doesn't want to lay down because laying down is associated with sleep. Oh, good. Oh, goodness. What's happening? What happened? Stay calm. When your kid is crying uncontrollably for a few moments, stay calm. Your voice needs to be neutral. I ask her, "What's happened?" because I know that nothing's wrong. So I don't want to say what's wrong. I don't want to tell her you're okay. I just say, "What's happened? What's happened, Layla? What's happened?" And eventually when she gets older, I hope that that will lead to less whingy crying. Our job as carers is to provide a sleeping environment suitable for the baby. The baby has to choose to sleep though. That's not your choice. So you just provide as many routines associated with sleep and then your baby will eventually learn to sleep. We do this lullaby for another minute or two and then when she's calm, I put her in her cot. It is so tiring, but you have to be patient. So I'm still talking to her in that calm way, and I'm noticing her cues. When she reaches out for me, I touch her as well. When she looks at me, I talk to her, but it's always assertive. You're going to sleep. You're going to sleep. I'm not engaging with her, not overstimulating her, just matching her level. When you or baby need a cuddle, please cuddle. Okay, there's nothing wrong with cuddling your baby and then starting again. It is so important for both you and them to do this process calmly. I don't have a magic recipe to tell you how long you should let your baby cry for. Every single person has their own maximum point and their baby's maximum point. So when you get to that point, distract your baby, sit them up, try again later. Okay, so you know what your point is. So for me, I try for a few more seconds, and if she quietens down like she seems like, then we keep going. If not, we'll go back to reading a book. Sometimes we'll even go back to leaving the bedroom altogether. My daughter soothes herself by playing with my necklace. Sometimes she rubs across my chest with her hand. Sometimes she suckles on my elbow or my arm. Any of those things I encourage her to do, just so they're her own coping mechanism for dealing with this stress of being put to sleep. Your baby will have their own little things that they need to do to calm themselves down. Let them do it. It's a good thing. Now what do is I stop shaking, like bobbing up and down, and I take her through to being on her own in the bed, step by step by step, reducing every intervention. The last one to go should be your voice. I rearrange my hand position so it's easier to put her back into her cot. I put her back into the cot but stay holding on to her, breathing close to her and lullabying. There are fantastic apps or online videos that do the lullaby so you don't have to use your voice like I'm doing like crazy.